No. Someone literally behind me was like, what, did he cheat or something? Just spent $400 on fixing my car, then an hour later gets a nail in my tire, so my day is great. Oh, I'm sorry, wavy boy. You could actually laugh at mine if you like, because I had a horrendous day. Like, an omega horrendous day. Like, dear fucking God, I did not know that days could get worse than this day yesterday. I went out to an event. I didn't get any sleep the night before or the night before that. So I was sleeping during the day for a couple of hours here and there, so I couldn't go and get an outfit, and it was a 1920s themed event. And I thought, it's fine. I'm gonna be going to a big town, so there will be stuff. I'll just go up the night before, I'll stay in a fancy Airbnb. I traveled for 5 hours. I got off the train. I went out to go and find the keys. Normally there's like a little box by the door. There was no box by the door. The box is far away from my house. And then I found the key in some nook in the dark, and I start walking, and I did not realize I was gonna have to walk so fast. And that's not normally a bad thing for me. I could walk for life, but I broke my toes. It all started with me fucking up this toe in the microwave. This is what my foot looks like. This is, the bruise is all the way along the bottom half of my foot, and one of the toes is broken, and I can actually see where the bone is broken. So I was kind of like hobbling, and when I get to the door, the key doesn't open the door. So I tried pushing it really hard, and it doesn't open. And I twist it one way, and it doesn't open. I twist it the other way, and it doesn't open. I didn't book this Airbnb. Somebody else did, so I had to contact them and be like, hey, could you get in contact with the management? And they're like, fuck, let me sort that for you. So they rang them, and the maintenance were like, it works. It's just a stiff door. You just have to like give it a little bit of a hard shove. I have a lot of tics, especially when I'm stressed, and I was stressed because I've been traveling for like 6 hours and I want to get in my fucking bed. So it looks to everyone walking by like I'm just shouting and screaming and trying to bust the door down. It's like, motherfucker, bitch, slut, what the fuck, bollocks. I swear to God, like some ghost or something was just stood on the other side trolling me, because there's this lady who came out of the waffle place next door, and she just literally walked up and went, here, let me help you with that. And she would turn the key, and I turned it, and she just pushed it ever so slightly. It just opened. I was like, what the fuck? This is bitchcraft. Why? I messaged the person like, it's all good, I got in. And I unpack, and I get ready for bed, and then I lay back, and I'm just like, I can't sleep. Did I sleep? I shit you not, I did not fucking sleep. I stayed up the whole night, and then about an hour before I was meant to get up and frantically buy an outfit, I fell asleep, and then I woke up to my alarm feeling exhausted. I guzzled loads and loads of coffee. I hobbled out the door. I was like, this will be fine. It will be fine. So I go to the first 1920s place, and you know what happened, bitch? Bitch! It was closed. And I was like, fuck, I don't know any costume stores that are close. I'm gonna have to go to like a normal store, get a normal dress, and then just use accessories to make it look vintage, right? At this point, I've gone to 6 different places, and I probably walked for at least a fucking hour on a broken foot, and my hobble, my limp, was getting worse and worse. And then this alarm goes off, and I realize, fuck, I don't have an outfit, and it's now time for me to go and get my hair done. So I start walking in the general direction, and then my internet cuts out. And I'm like, no! I don't know the name of the place. I didn't book it. I don't know which direction I'm going in. And wherever I walked in every direction, I couldn't get my signal back. I was like, what the hell? So I go into this random shop. I think I offered to fist the guy waiting for his keys to be cut. I need directions. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to swear at you, but I have no idea where I'm going, and I am lost. Can you help me?
Yeah, you go down near the post office, love, and then you turn right.
And he's like, well, proper geezer. And I get to the hairdresser, and the person who booked the hairdresser's appointment did not tell them that I have Tourette's, which is not good, because of all the people that should know, it's people who need to be near your face with fucking scissors. I'm pretty sure I called him the F word. He went sorry and asked me to repeat myself, and I was like, do you not know I have Tourette's? And he's like, no, but that makes sense now. Jesus Christ, I've been hate criming you this whole fucking time. Like, after he did my hair, and it looked fucking beautiful, he did this nice tight little bun and these curly wispy bits that were pinned. The thing is, like, I am losing my hair And like, I just dust over it with hair powder. This is the hair powder. See that? It just sticks to you. He was doing loads of stuff to my hair. So he brushed it off, and I forgot in my panic that I didn't pack it. So he just made loads of bald patches. And I now am dragging my foot, swearing so much, right? Bald patches in my hair. I don't know what I look like. I called up a friend and I was like, hey, could you call that first shop that I really wanted to go to and see if they just like opened late or something? Just double check that they're definitely closed. And they're fucking open! I was like, oh my god! So I go back there and I try on a few dresses. I find the perfect dress. I find the perfect gloves. Now things get intense. Having to go to all those shops again. I'm now late. I ask for an Uber because I can't take another step. I get to the place, there's a massive crowd I have to squeeze through to get to the door, and it won't fucking open! It won't open! So I'm screaming, motherfucker! And I'm kicking the shit out of the fucking door! No! And it won't budge, and I'm elbowing it, and I'm like full on doing a run up on my broken foot, just like, and just like jamming and pounding this fucking door. Let me in! Oh my god! So I pick up my phone, and I go, hey, could you call the maintenance people? And my phone dies. My phone dies! Ah! And like someone literally behind me was like, what, did he cheat or something? Why are you so angry? And I clocked. People literally thought that I must have gotten some text or something and think my cheating partner's inside. And then I turn it one time and it just opens really gently without any force whatsoever. After trying and battering the shit out of it and my foot. I'm now 40 minutes late. I zoom, I do all of my makeup, I do everything I possibly fucking can to get ready. I put high heels on. Every step feels like I'm walking on nails. And I have to go down loads and loads and loads and loads of steps to get out of this Airbnb. And at the bottom, there's the maintenance guy. Hi, so what seems to be the problem? I'm sorry, I can't help you. I have to go. No, but what's the problem real quick? Could you show me? No, I really can't. Could you excuse me? I need to get past. No, you need to show me what's wrong with the door. I'm here to fix the door. I don't give a fuck. Please move. No, here, at least let me give you. No, buddy. No means no. And I pushed past him, and out in the street, all of the people that thought my partner was cheating on me or something, made all these assumptions, saw me storm angrily past a man, and that he was like, come back! And I was just like, no! Just storming past, just like, no! Someone else, because my phone was low on battery, had called an Uber, but because this maintenance man had held me back for so long, the Uber just was like, she's taking too long, cancelled, and just leaves me in the fucking dust. She calls me another Uber, and the other Uber arrives in a different direction because she didn't actually tell me where she called it to. So I'm stood out there in the middle of nowhere in a bright sparkly dress with hair pin-up style, high heels, and there are starting to be people looking me up and down going, you look lovely, I love your outfit, you look amazing. And I'm like, that's so sweet. And then there was a guy who was like, you look amazing. I was like, oh god, where's the Uber? Hello? Where's the fucking Uber? Finally, I'm on my way, and I messaged them, and my foot is fucking throbbing. It hurts so much. So I came hobbling out. As soon as I saw the lady that was meant to greet me and usher me in, I straightened up and I pretended that there's no such thing as pain. And I'm walking down the stairs just like, yep, totally fine. Totally fucking fine. And I bump into Ross Kemp, and he's just stood there on the stairs, freeze-framed. What the fuck? He just looks me up and down with this really straight face, waiting for me to pass. What is happening? And then I get down to the bottom of the stairs, and loads of camera crew, and they're waiting for me to brush past. They can film him coming down the stairs. So I was just like, what? And then I get in there, and I know a few people, so I go and sit with them, and I'm like, oh my god, it's you! And they're like, ah! And they're like, so how are you? And I'm like, I broke my toe. Here, let me get you a drink. I was like, thank you. I could really use a drink. And she comes back, and it's water. And then she gives me a bucket of ice. I put my foot in it. My ex-boyfriends are gonna hate me for this, but I've never known as much pleasure as putting my broken toe in a bucket full of ice. I'm reliving it in my head right now, and it was just the best fucking feeling in the world. I was just like, oh. And I hung out with them, and I did like loads of cool stuff with them, and it was really fun and everything. Yeah, afterwards they were like, do you want to come to dinner? I was like, yeah, I want to come to dinner. I completely forgot about my toe. And then, because I was in high heels, and because not everywhere in that city is particularly flat, I suddenly had one of those moments where your foot is like this, and it just goes whoop in your heels. And I heard like a little crack, and so did everyone else. And they're like, oh god! And they surrounded me, and they held me so I could put my weight on them. And they ushered me over towards this Uber. And the Uber driver didn't want to take us.
I'm not taking drunk people. You're not puking in my car today. Like, why are you holding her up like that?
And they had to plead with him. He almost drove off. They're like, no. It doesn't stop there. It gets worse. We're eating dinner at this really exclusive restaurant. I'm sat there enjoying myself. We're all having a laugh. I get a message from one of my mods. I think Peter's escaped. How? I haven't seen him in like 4 hours. So I look on the cams and I scroll back and I see this moment where he rattles the gate and he lets himself out. I'm like, motherfucker! Because the thing is, he could bust into one of the other cages and kill the other rabbits, and he would. Like, he's ripped open Anya's throat. She had to have 4 surgeries to save her life. So I went to the other cameras. I was like, those doors are closed, it's fine. But then I realized he tried to get back into his pen and couldn't, so he couldn't get to his food or water. And rabbits go into stasis after about 4 or 5 hours. So if he starves for too long, his gut stops and he dies screaming in agony. Rabbits are so stupidly fragile like that. I called up a mate.
Yo, would you mind just quickly nipping over and sorting out my rabbit?
And he went over and he was like, I don't have a key. Did you leave a key outside? I was like, no, I didn't. But I do have this secret thing where you can get a key. And he went to the secret thing to get the key. And the secret thing didn't have a key in it. And he was like, what the fuck? Whilst I was away, I asked for a cleaner to come. So I left the key for her in a special place. And I sent her a message going, hey, when you're done, would you mind putting the key where you found it? She did not. What the fuck, lady? My rabbits are doomed! I call my PA who has a key.
I know it's like midnight and everything, and you're probably going to bed and everything, but could you drive for a million hours down to my place and just put my rabbit away?
And I could hear her getting out of bed, just like, fine, I will save your rabbit. I was talking to my friends and everything for a little while. My mod messages me and goes, wait! I was expecting him to say, there's blood everywhere, he's massacred Oscar. And he just went, look at the camera. I was like, I don't want to look at the camera. And I open the camera and he's there nomming, just looking directly at the camera casually like. And I'm like, oh my fucking god! So he managed to bust back into his pen eventually. So I spent the rest of the evening with everyone, finished my meal, had an absolute blast and a laugh. It doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. I get to the front door of my Airbnb, it's 3 flats, and my door is wide open. The lights are on, and I can see from the door, everything is scattered everywhere, all over the floor. It looks like my luggage exploded. I go, no! And I was thinking to myself, I can't run. I can't fight. My foot is fucked, right? And my wallet is not in my purse. And I've been robbed. I've been fucking robbed. And I look around for anyone present and I go through every single room I can. And it's all empty and everything's empty. So I close the door. I go over to my stuff. I find my wallet. Oh, it wasn't robbed. So how did I? And then I remembered I threw everything everywhere because I was in a rush. So like for the past 16 hours or so, the door's just been wide open. So after that fucking heart attack, I lay down and I haven't slept properly in 3 days. And I'm like, I need a treat. So I hop on a call with a mate for like 15, 20 minutes. I need treats, man. It has been a night. Order the treats. I'm gonna order treats. Hello? 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 What? Did you fall asleep? No. Good, order the treats before you fall asleep. Hello? 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 Did you fall asleep again? Maybe? I'm gonna order those treats now. The phone was really blurry at this point. I felt like I'd been drugged. It's just like... So I was like, damn it, I don't think I could get the treats. And I was like, I'm gonna hang up. And that's the last thing I said. And then I woke up and that fucking awful day was over. I didn't get my treats.